Hey guys, it's Sid. Welcome back. I am on my way to go thrifting. Should I wear these? So we're going thrifting today. The last thrifting video I did feels very long ago. I think it was like 10 months ago now. I really have been wanting to go because on TikTok, I think I'm on Thrifting Talk or something, because I keep getting thrift stores in New York on my For You page. So I've been keeping note of some and planning to kind of do a whole thrift day and just vlog with you guys going thrifting, because I love watching thrifting vlogs. Sometimes I like watching them more than thrifting itself, because thrifting is an experience. It involves work, you know? You have to spend hours sorting through things. Watching videos is kind of fun sometimes because you don't actually have to do the work. And you guys know I really want to be better at thrifting. I think it's an art. Some people are naturally good at it and some people aren't. I'd say I fall somewhere in between that range. You know, today's the test. This is the test, if I can thrift today. I'm approaching this thrifting vlog though with a little bit of a different mentality. Wow, I'm making this sound really intense. I looked up thrifting tips online, and one of the biggest points people made is to have a solid list of things that you're looking for. A lot of the times I walk in there and I get distracted and I never ever have a list of things. So I did make a list of things that I'm looking for based on my Pinterest. A lot of the pins I've been saving are actually thrifted clothes, at least it says that on the pin. I'm hopeful for today. I'm very hopeful that we can continue to make my dream wardrobe. This is my thrift list. I have about 6 things on here. I'm not gonna be too strict with this, you know? If I see something I like, it'll be up for a discussion amongst myself and my inner thoughts. I wanted to kind of quickly run through things with you guys because you guys need to hold me accountable. My list consists of a maxi skirt, ideally a satin one, a purse, especially those belted vintage looking purses I think are cool, a fall scarf, some fall boots, a fall sweater, particularly brown, anything plaid, skirt, top, you get what I mean. And okay, this one's like a little off kilter, but a jersey. That one is the least cohesive and stands out the most in this list, but again, I'm pulling these things from my Pinterest because that's where I get all of my outfit inspo, in my Pinterest. And you guys can follow me because I'm no longer banned. We're gonna go to Brooklyn because that is where all of the best thrift stores are. I live in Manhattan, so we have to train a little bit far. Outfit check before we go with my ugly camera situation. My top is from PacSun. I think it's part of the Brandy collection though. Purse is White Fox. Jeans are Abercrombie. And my shoes are some cowboy boots that I don't know where they're from. Let's go. Okay guys, I made it to Brooklyn. I'm at this place called Unearthed Vintage. It was the first on my list here. Let's go in. I hate filming in public so much. As soon as I walked in the store, I knew I loved it. It's so aesthetic in here and the employees are really, really nice. They have some really cute dishes and trinkets too. Of course, I started out at the clothes. I did debate buying this hoodie for 2 seconds. One of the first things I saw was this maxi skirt. A maxi skirt was on my list, so I brought this to the dressing room to try on. This place also had really cool vintage jewelry. This pendant necklace I thought was so cool, and these earrings are like a brown marble type earring, which I love. I also looked through their scarves. Didn't see anything I loved. They also had a huge selection of t-shirts, which were fun. I loved this one with the kitten on it. And I think my favorite part of this whole store was this little vanity section they had. They had a ton of vintage matchboxes on there and some more jewelry, some rings, this barrette for your hair. And then I finished up looking at some more clothes and sweaters. I was really looking for a sweater vest. They had a ton of them and really cute ones as well, but none of them really fit me. And then I went to the little lingerie section. Sometimes I think lingerie can look cute if it's styled properly. So I was looking to see if there's any cute little dress or skirt. None of them I really liked enough though. I went to the dressing room to try some things on. The sweater vest I liked, but it just didn't look that flattering on me, the sizing. And then the skirt I also didn't like. It just reminded me too much of 2008. for some reason. I'll show you guys a haul of everything I get at the end of this video. Okay, so I just left Unearthed Vintage. I'm standing right in front of their door, but I wanted to film this before I forget my thoughts. I can see why people love this place. Honestly, I think this might be my favorite vintage thrift store, but I also forgot that there's a big difference between vintage and thrift stores. It's not like things were super inexpensive here, so I would consider this definitely way more of a vintage store, which seems to be a theme in New York. A lot of them are vintage stores. It was a success. I'm gonna show you guys what I got later. Next I'm going to Williamsburg, which I have to get on the train for again. It's called Other People's Clothes. I love filming in public. It's my favorite activity ever, 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 ever. And I love gaslighting myself into thinking I like it. I am a little disappointed in myself though, because I did stray away from my list a teeny bit, okay? A little bit. So. Alright, that took a while. That was a little bit of a trek, only half an hour, but I thought I was here, but there's this store called Thrift Heavens. I don't know if this is the same store and they just renamed it, or if I just happened to stumble upon this right next to it, but I saw this sign. That's all I need, and it looks really nice in there. This has to be it, right? Okay, this is gonna be fun, guys. This is funny to me. That's my humor. I don't know what that says about me. This place was massive. I would say it was at least triple the size of the first store I went to. So it was a little bit overwhelming at first, but they do have so much stuff. I started out at the purse section. I was looking for a cute vintage smaller purse, and I loved this brown one, but it was a little bit big for me. I also liked this purse. In terms of clothes, they had a lot of nice sweaters. I liked this one a lot from Brandy that they had. I also loved this button-down sweater a lot. They also had quite a few scarves, which I was really happy to see. I didn't see any, and then the employee told me that they were in the corner, so I'm glad I checked because I really loved this one and I ended up getting it. Spoiler. They had so many shoes, but of course they just never ever have them in your size. It feels like these ones I actually haven't stopped thinking about. From Steve Madden. It's try on time, my favorite part. I have a lot, so be prepared. The first thing was a success. This sweater, I don't know what it is about it. I think just the fit of it and the crop of it I really like. It reminds me a bit of a schoolgirl uniform, randomly. This next top I was disappointed in. The fit of it just was not flattering on me, and it was really, really cropped, which, I don't know. Something about this was just, I didn't like. The Brandy sweater I was also a bit disappointed in. It just made me look like I was wearing a towel. It had no shape or form whatsoever. I felt like I was drowning in it. This next sweater, I did like the color of it, but it was just all right. It was nice, but I didn't love it. This sweater, actually watching this back, makes me sad that I didn't buy it. I don't know why I didn't. And you guys know a jersey was on my list. This one I drowned in. It was much too big for me. I knew it was gonna be too big for me, but I had false hopes. Okay guys, I'm in my PJs and I'm back home, so you know what that means. It's haul time. I decided to bring my own bag when I was thrifting, so I put everything in here. I was thrifting for I think 4 hours today, so I didn't get that much stuff because I'm very selective now. I'm very picky. I used to be not picky. I bought anything. Like I bought the Crystal Quinceanera t-shirt. Now I'm trying to be more minimalistic with my wardrobe, so I was selective. That being said, the first thing I got is this. This is, wait, I think my friends from college would really like this and think it's funny. Just a cute little t-shirt. I think I'm gonna use this to sleep at night. It's a little kitten and it says I don't do mornings. I actually do mornings now because I'm a changed person, but I still like this. Like I said earlier, the big thing is that there is a huge distinction between thrift stores and vintage stores. Especially in New York, there's a ton of vintage stores, but they're advertised as thrift stores when they're not even that inexpensive. This was $20, which is actually crazy. This is not thrifting to me. It's just too expensive, but I did really like it, so I bought it anyways. Sticking with the same store, this was the first store I went to. The only clothing piece I got was this t-shirt, but I did get some other fun things when I was there. They had a Matchbox selection, and since I moved to New York last year, something I've been doing is collecting Matchboxes from places that I go, and it was just so fun to go through and pick out my favorites. They also had, as you guys probably saw, a big collection of hair clips. It was on this dresser. It was really cute setup. So I got this tortoise shell hair clip. I thought it was really cute. I think this was $3 or $4. And then they had these earrings, which I loved because you guys know I love jewelry and I've not seen something quite like this before. And I like the brown, almost marble look to it. I'm gonna wash them before I put them on, but I just wanna see how they look right now. Ooh, Ooh, they're gonna be fun. With the right outfit, I think I would have to wear brown with this. I love just like an all brown look. I'm really excited about these, and I asked them, I was like, where do you guys source your jewelry? Because these are so cool. And they said they have this vintage vendor. That was really cool. That's all I got from the first place. I do want to say though, that is my favorite vintage store I've been to in New York. Even though it probably doesn't look like it because I didn't get more clothes, it's because the things that I liked didn't fit me and they didn't have my size and the things that I liked. So I don't know if it was just the day, like it was just like an off day sizing for me there, but I'm definitely gonna go back because they had really cool stuff. Even just accessory wise, it was really cool. So the next place I went to called Other People's Clothes, which I was very confused at first because it's so big. It was a little overstimulating in there, and I do get quite overly stimulated in thrift stores in general because there's so much stuff and the music sometimes is blasting and you just have to sort through a lot of things. I am so excited about this sweater. I ended up getting this Argyle sweater. It fits me perfect, and I actually have a sweater vest that this reminds me of, very similar, and I got that one from ThredUp a while back and I love it, but this is nice because it's warmer for winter. So I'm definitely gonna be wearing this probably a lot. This with a white skirt and some tall boots would be perfect. Guys, wait, oh my gosh, wait, did I even stick to my list? I just forgot about it right now. I did get quite a few things from my list, except for the maxi skirt and the purse and the boots. And the jersey. Okay, there was actually a lot. There was a jersey I tried on, you guys saw, and it was way too big. I looked like a fool, so I couldn't do that. I did get a scarf though, which was on my list. I was so happy to see that they had scarves there, and I love this one. It reminds me so much of the Burberry print. This is actually one too that is gonna keep me warm, which is good. It's not one of those thin scarves. I have scarves that are this thin, like micro scarves, and there's no point to that because it doesn't do anything. I didn't want something too boring because all of my jackets and coats are super neutral. I have a black coat, a brown nude coat, so I was like, this will go with all of them and it's not too boring. And then I got these last minute. These are some very lightly pinstriped pants, and they're low-waisted. Pants are hard for me, so they're fitted super well and really flattering on, so I picked these up. Anyways, that was everything, and it was kind of anticlimactic, but it was fun. I'm just very selective now considering how little space I have in my apartment. If you guys want to see another thrifting video or more like vintage shopping, let me know. But I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.